Hey there, old school gamers. Welcome back to Grumpy Old GMs, where we hook you up with the skills, knowledge, products, the things that you need to answer your questions and bring out your inner best GM to wow your players. So today we're going to do another one of our reviews of free or pay what you want products. Last time we did a review of a pay what you want product. We did Into Wonderland by William Rotor. That was a few videos ago if you want to click back. Today we're going to look at the 2010 one-page dungeon compendium by Shattered Pike Press. Now there are a whole bunch of these, and I'm gonna kind of review the whole idea of the one-page dungeon compendium, and then I'm going to specifically get into reviewing the 2010 volume. That one, I just find myself going back to it again and again and again. I've just used it the most. I've read all of them, and they don't suck. None of them suck. I like them all. But for some reason, the 2010 one, I've used it the most. Just keep going back to that one. It's got good stuff in it. So I think the 2010 one definitely deserves the review. I'll probably review some others at some point, but I don't want to just do one-page dungeon compendiums. We're do all sorts of free and pay-what-you-want products. So as a quick review of what it takes to qualify for these reviews, it has to be a free or pay-what-you-want product, and I don't want to be reviewing or interviewing creators of I don't want to waste your time, so I'm not going to do intro products or free quick start products. So there are a lot of things out there, and it's a good marketing thing. I'm not against it. I've done it myself. As a customer and as a business person, you give people a little free sample so that they'll hopefully pay for, the complete thing. So we're not doing that. I'm not going to review a little sample rule set or quick start rule set just because it's free. When I review something here, it needs to be a complete product or an expansion of a complete product, but no little quick intro, sample things. So the one-page dungeon compendiums, then, I found these on DriveThruRPG when I was just perusing the free stuff section. And this was back in 2021. This was before I even had this idea to review free products and stuff. I just noticed one night I was wound up on caffeine and soda and sugar, and I had finished gaming for the night. It was after midnight, and I was just too sleepy and tired to go to bed. So I was up on the internet. I noticed that DriveThruRPG had a free stuff area, and I'm like, okay, well, check this out. And one of the first things I found was the one-page dungeon compendiums. So by Shattered Pike Press. Now, apparently, so you get the full scoop on this, at least as I've been able to understand it and figure it out from the internet, is, and I'll have a link down below, it's like dungeoncontest.com. So this is something that's still ongoing. You could get involved in it this year if you wanted. There's a contest that's been going since before 2010. Apparently 2010 wasn't the first one. It had been going for a while. I think it had been going since sometime in the 2000s before we got to the 2010s. But Shattered Pike Press ran a contest where people would submit one-page dungeons. And the idea is that the DM would have everything they needed to run an adventure from this one page. And there's different things that people did. And I've noticed that as time has gone on and computers have gotten better and people can do better things with software and apps and stuff like that, if you look at the 2010 one and what people were doing, there's stuff that people just sketched out on graph paper and then put in a copy machine back in 2010. But if you look at the later ones, if you look at the 2021 or the 2021 one, you can tell that people really polish things up well in a computer and stuff. So it's kind of a neat little quick, if you flip through these things, it's kind of a neat way to see how fast technology has changed, technology has advanced. But the one-page dungeon contest, basically, some of these people use really tiny fonts. Not everybody does that. There's different tricks and stuff. But there's maps. Oh my goodness, there's maps. People, and not just drawn on graph paper either. There's maps that were designed on computers. There's all kinds of things that people have done to get illustrations and room descriptions and NPCs and stats blocks, anything you need to run the adventure. The challenge is to get it on one page. So this contest happens every year, and the winners of the contest get published in the one-page dungeon compendium. Now, it looks like, from what I can find on the internet, that maybe Shattered Pike Press is no more, or maybe Shattered Pike Press changed names or something. These free volumes start on DriveThruRPG at 2010, and they'll go through like 2022 or 2021, something like that. And then they're not free anymore. They cost a couple bucks, like $2-3, something like that. But like 10 years of them are totally free. The last few are also not listed as being a product of Shattered Pike Press. Instead, they're listed as being a product of Spiel Games. So I looked on the internet for Spiel Games, and I found their website. There is a Spiel Games website and everything, but there's no way to contact these people. They don't even give their last names. Apparently, there's Jim, the CCO, and Todd, the CFO, and they've got bio paragraphs where they talk about their experience in the gaming world and everything. But there's no email, there's no social media, there's no apparent way to contact these people, not even last names, not even a mailing address. And so as I do these reviews, I would really like to promote people. Like last review I did for Into Wonderland, authored by William Rotor. I found him on Reddit, reached out a little bit, nothing. But as I do these reviews, I want to promote people. So I'm going to try, but you kind of got to leave me a trail of breadcrumbs, folks. I got to be able to find you. So apparently there's a podcast for Spiel Games, but as far as I can tell, that podcast has not aired since 2021. And it's 2023 now. So, but enough of that. I want to actually get onto the product. So we are 7 minutes into this video, and I've just kind of described what the one-page dungeon compendium is, and given you information about it if you're interested. So I think that this would be a really long video if I continued today and tried to review the 2010 Dungeon Compendium, which I love. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to tell you about the stuff that's in there, and I'm going to try to be really careful not to give you like too many spoilers. Like I want you to have a complete idea of how good it is, but don't not give you spoilers, so we're going to work on that. But that might be for tomorrow, because I'm not sure I want to drag this video out that long. But I think I gave you the complete information that you need to know about one-page dungeon compendiums. I will put links down below to Spiel Games. I think, the Spiel Games is doing the 2022 and 2023 one-page dungeon compendium. It has the same logo. It looks like the same one-page dungeon compendium. So I don't know if Spiel Games acquired it from Shattered Pike Press, or if maybe Shattered Pike Press changed their name into Spiel Games. I don't know. It's not really clear from what I can see on the internet. So, but I guess I just set all this up for tomorrow. So tomorrow I will interview I used to have an interview show where I interviewed people. Tomorrow I will review the one-page dungeon compendium for 2010, free stuff that you can use. That's awesome. In the meantime, if you like our content and you'd like personalized coaching, reaching out to you by telephone or Discord to do your particular needs instead of just teaching about gaming and DMing in general to the public on YouTube. If you want personal coaching, I do that, and my students are Patreon supporters. So there'll be a link to Patreon below, a link to our Discord below, and a link to our gaming schedule below. And we relaunched our Adventure League Monday nights last night. It's Tuesday tonight, so we're doing 5e Mystara with a group called the Ruby Guardians. They're full right now, but I'll let you know if there's any openings. And tonight's Wednesday, and there's some openings on Save or Die Wednesdays, where we do Old School Essentials is our game engine. Do the Old School Essentials game set in the nameless realms of Scott Taylor's Art of the Genre. So check out our stuff, and also the stuff that people were promoting, just because they're a little mysterious with their footprints on the internet, and I can't find them very well. I still want to be fair, and I still want to promote them because I'm reviewing their stuff. And I will see you around the gaming table.